înțeles.
Mie nu-mi dă live-ul meu, eu nu cred așa ceva. Cred așa ceva.
Ăsta pierde la față, fac pula.
Aia, ce thumbnail am folosit. Am folosit ăla cu I've been recruited. Nu-l voiam pe ăla, băgam aici mâna. Haide băi să vedem ea. Sunt pe aici, trebuie să fac chestii prin casă, dar nu mai știu ea. Cred că mai trebuie să-mi bag niște de aici. Identify.
Băi, băi!
Mamă, ce urât arată asta. Asta e mișto. Trebuie să mă ocup Dobby ăsta, dar asta e așa să văd. Ce mai e pe aici? Intera. Mhm. 10 secunde, 14 secunde. Îmi trebuie niște de poțiuni de astea.
Mana băgat.
Dar nu pot mă să fac și eu mai multe de astea deodată, fac câte una așa. Durează mult. Shit, nu o să-mi trebuie. Păi, bă, chestii noi nu-mi dă și mie? Asta am pus-o. Da, deci n-am. Am de astea de design, dar nu mă interesează. Hai, o să mergem cu asta. Hai să mai poțiune. Oh, vreau și de astea, dar nu pot să fac și mai multe. Hai, am oftic. Dick. Mă așteaptă Dick, mă. Mama, asta se face într-un minut pentru cooldown-uri. Nu mai stau. Ce e asta? Pe și HP n-au? Ba, am 10. Ok. Momentan, hai să lăsăm așa.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing.
Dapsac. Ce mă?
That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack.
Confringo!
It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the puffle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. Hello, Deke. Can you remind me how to use the knapsack?
First, get close to the beast you wish to rescue. Then, point the mouth of the bag directly at the beast and open it. The beast should go right in.
Haide, mă.
Now, I'm only trying to help.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A 𝔚𝔤𝔫𝔷, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Ia uite-l. Pe cât zbura, mă, că nu mai știu. Hai, mă?
A?
Pe cât zburam cu motora?
Ba, pula în rasă. Nu, pe tab 3.
Da.
Levioso! Fringo!
Trebuie să sparg astea.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The ℚ𝔬𝔫𝔫𝔫 are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Then I shall go and rescue a ℚ𝔬𝔫𝔫𝔫.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Levioso! I'll look after you.
Ia, mi-am luat și papagal.
I rescued a ℚ𝔬𝔫𝔫𝔫.
Deke hopes your ℚ𝔬𝔫𝔫𝔫 finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Ia, de ce nu mă lași pe mine cu el, mă? Al dracu s-a teleportat singur. Nu știu.
Revelio.
Și ia mă rău. Are rău.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Do cooperate, won't you? No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Revelio. No, you don't. Professor Howard will never believe this. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
Yeah. Nu? Mi-a dat un câmp.
Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Oh! Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some. Revelio.
să spun, mă, auzi. Pe n-am, bă, destule taburi de-astea. Ia să mai deblochez un tab. Mai pot? Inventory talente de aici. Core. Ok. Mai am două taburi.
Meris, mă? Ce taburi să-ți dea?
Taburi, mă, de-alea de spelluri.
A, păi nu-ți mai dă de la...
Da, cred că nu mai îmi dă.
Confringo!
Ei, i-am dat foc, bă, ești prost.
Nu-i da, mă, l-ai enervat. Te învăț să te duci să-ți iei unicorn?
Da, mă, că am misiune aici.
Ce trebuie să faci?
Pe ei dau pe ăștia.
Dă-le să mănânci. Le-am făcut pasta de mult.
În sănătate.
Eu am luat și Phoenix. Băga mea și cred că am răcit. Știi câte camere îți dă? Îți dă...
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom.
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
Că știu că aia se dă numai la varianta de lux, aia cu crani.
Nu știu, mă, că nu e al meu.
Cred că are varianta de lux. Crezi că acolo ți le pui și acolo rău? Așa le-am pus. Da, pe un item de-al tău. Vezi că cel mai mare item care poți să-l ai 114. Legendar.
Eu 114 item sau ce?
Da, dai pe el.
Păi pot să nu-l upgradez.
Da, da.
Increase damage with defend-ul ăsta.
Ideea. Și acum add 3 to item of clothes.
Add a trait to an item of
Ăla,
clothing.
ăla.
Cum, mă? Aici?
Dai, detalii.
Pă. Păi n-am ăsta bombarda, eu am bombarda asta.
Păi nu ai? Până să o deblochez, o să fie utilă. Eu am skill-urile maxate.
That came out nicely. I should show Deke.
Noroc șef din ăla, de fapt, nu noroc. Ba da, bă, bun. Ți-l badă dracii, ți-l ia.
Dă-te și pe live, mă.
Nu. Hai partajat.
I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you...
Bă, nu cred. Ba da, mă, bă, bă.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
M-am întâlnit să mă întâlnesc cu Sebastiana.
Bă, prima dată main quest-ul.
Uite ce am aici. Acquire and use a venomous tentacle.
Îți dă weak, da, asta e useless.
Uite, și ăsta îmi trebuie că îmi dă descend, îl ridic, îl cobor, îl ridic, îl cobor.
Nu, de fapt îl dai jos de pământ.
Păi da. Și n-ar trebui caz de pulsul în levitated de
Păi
enemy.
quest-ul, că oricum o să trebuiască să le faci și pe astea, că după nu te mai lasă de la un nivel să le mai...
De pulsul e ăla de imping, parcă.
Nu, îi dai jos.
Bă,
Îi trântești de pulsul.
descend îi trântesc, ești prost?
Îl descendă, da.
Bă, tu mai rău mă încurci, mă. Tu nu știi ce ai jucat să-mi bat pe ăla.
Păi n-a fost atent acolo la mine.
Unde mă trebuie să ajung? Unde mă întâlnesc cu ăla?
Păi dai și tu click pe el. Selectează quest-ul.
A, da.
Acum aveți unde trebuie să te duci. Nu, dai pe mă direct și teleportează.
Da, poate mai găsim ceva.
Revelio.
Eu tot nu pot să găsesc. Vezi că ai învățat abilitatea aia de spargi lacăte?
Da. Dar n-am upgradat-o, trebuie să-mi iau... să strâng buvnițe de-alea.
Ce buvnițe să numești demiguys.
Ce?
Demiguys. Statuete.
Pe buvnițe de-alea, ești nebun? Nu te-a trimis să lasă ei buvnițe.
Nu sunt demiguys statue, adică moonstone din alea.
Find anything yet?
Și trebuie să spargi la lacte, te plictisești. Nu că m-am plictisit, m-am enervat. Că l-am făcut,
Tu nu prea știi engleză, a?
adică.
Gen te întreb așa, nu știu.
Revelio.
Te descurci bine cu engleza?
Așa și așa.
De la 1 la 5?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nu mă,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
eu tot mereu dau tab, arunc la dăia, o să-i termine, ești nebun degeaba. Am aruncat 3 până acum.
Lumos.
Păi lasă, dă-ți pe alții.
Bă, cât de mare e castelul ăsta, mă. Școala asta.
Revelio.
Poate mai găsesc vreo pagină, ceva, știi?
Hai, mi se pare că te duci un catacomb, nu știu sigur.
Nu mai știu, că am vorbit cu ăla, dar am vorbit de mult.
Profesorul Flig. Și vezi că moare la final, să știi. Mamă, dă-i mă că nu e în castel. Ai auzit, mă?
Mamă, unde Quest updated, auzi.
Păi da, mă, dar vezi că trebuie să te duci în altă parte.
Da, m-am văzut, mă.
Așa. Du-te la ăla de jos. Abia aștept să ajungi să ții grifonul, să vezi cum e cu grifonul. Nu grifonul, hipogriful.
Glad you came.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsie.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into
Ia
the
vorbește un
forest.
pic apă la el.
For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to
Asta e
see,
pirata.
should I dare.
Nu s-auzea pe live, am captat eu pagina. Different. Asta nici nu se merită să-l faci. E quest-ul ăsta, te duci în pădure, urmărești niște fluturi și deschizi un cufăr și atât.
El am făcut, mă, odată.
Cred că n-ai dat save. Selectează și tu quest-ul.
Uite-mi Sebastian. Păi n-am deblocat zona.
Nu contează, du-te în apropiere până lângă ei acolo. Mărește acolo zona aia.
Am că te-au teleport aici. Așteaptă-mă un minut. Vreau să fac ceva. BRB.
Insulare Corders.
Gata.
Ai revenit, mă?
Da. A apăsat 2 pastile, pare. A trebuit să iau antibiotic și n-am.
Mamă, cât ai de benzi. Au, că ajungi repede.
Unde-i mă ăsta? Unde-i drumul?
Ești pe mă. Vezi că acolo și-a sunt niște iteme în părtejul ăla. De călare pământul.
Las că nu m-a lăsat.
Păi aici trebuie să te las. Dă-i mă top 3.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell, at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Asta a fost să le plantezi și tu.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Eu cam să fac o misiune, că fac aici.
Revelio.
Baterea de 100.
E de la de nu pot să dau pe el, mă. Astea.
Bă, da, poți, dar ești prea departe.
Nu dau, mă, pe ăștia, nu pot să dau.
Levioso.
Levioso, uite.
Covering them.
Vezi, s-a dropat.
Stai că am și unde la aici, fii atent.
Revelio.
Trial?
A?
Trial ce ai?
Da, parcă am văzut, nu mai știu unde.
Știi că trialele le faci doar ca să-ți mărești sloturile, atât, în rest nimic.
Le fac îmi plac oricum.
Vezi când călărești și povei, poate putea să-ți frumos. Ia vezi dacă te lasă să iei mătura. Trebuie să ocolești muntele.
Revelio.
Nu, că nu mă lasă să intru, vezi?
Nu te lasă să-i de pe lângă zi.
You made it. Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to
N-ai
cure her,
folosit spelul
I
care
need to
trebuie.
understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most
Sau
mischievous.
mătura.
Come on. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time.
Acum îți prezintă
Everyone stays
familia
out
lui,
of sight.
gata, am înțeles și eu un pic ăsta.
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Trebuie să ții mătura.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I heard that Agnes Copy has a new...
Revelio.
Verifică și tu casele după aici, după în jur. Au loot în ele.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Vezi că ai abilitatea aia, poți să faci lucruri, să zboare.
Accio.
Merge și așa. Păi ia mă, dă jos să culeg.
Revelio.
În sacul ăla sunt item.
Era gol, mă.
Păi nu l-ai luat.
L-am luat, mă.
Ai luat? Ce vrei să faci acolo, mă, în casa om?
Revelio.
În dreapta ta mai au casă, uita.
Da, că nu mai știu unde n-am fost. În castel n-am fost aici.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
Tu și pe la Ana, stai de vorbă cu ea.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly.
I must say,
Sebastian can...
Ah.
I'll do my best.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring. Revelio.
Unde e mă chestul ăla?
În spatele casă.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm...
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be...
He's always... After Anne was... I'm the one trying...
Both Anne and...
I refuse... I miss my... Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Levioso! Repulsor!
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Levioso! Repulsor! Confringo!
Only inevitable!
Levioso! Repulsor!
What do you think you give up? What an unfortunate
Potato!
Nu mai știam cum să fac.
Levioso! Repulsor!
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Ia uite pe ăștia. Cum îmi dădeam kill, mă?
Potato!
You've made your last mistake. Pitiful, truly.
Repulsor! Levioso! Confringo!
I won't. One less human to worry about. No!
Levioso! Repulsor! Confringo!
You're weak, human. I won't rest.
Fringo.
This thing. Let's get this.
Levioso.
Who are you?
Levioso. Capolso. Confringo.
No! I won't rest.
Nu am murit, mă.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Acum trebuie să investighez acolo zona.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree. This is where it happened. We smelled before.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio.
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
Asta-mi gata.
Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Îți dă înapoi la cabanele de sus.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Înăuntru aici.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Nu, tot acolo trebuie să te duci.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Care
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Depulsor! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Depulsor! Lumos.
Își vorbește cu el.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
No.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Yes.
Ia fiind că nu mi-a mai dat quest-uri, trebuie să fac astea.
Trebuie să ieși de acolo din Undercraft ca să-ți dea quest-ul.
A, da?
Revelio.
E o oglindă pe acolo și...
After duck. Do
ușa.
not tell anyone.
Asta e. Vezi că aia ți-a dat quest-ul cu hipobric.
Am o grămadă de făcut. Am ieșit în Hogwarts, a?
Da. Acum ia quest-ul de la aia, că ți-a dat quest.
Stai un pic. Astronomic class. Hai.
Vezi ce ți-a dat aia să quest-ul, că-ți trebuie ceva pentru aia, quest-ul principal.
Cine, mă?
Dă-i la quest-ul principal, vezi ce-și cere.
Pe asta, dar trebuie să fac level 17 și să învăț Wingardium Leviosa. Care mi-l dă asta. Uite, ăsta trebuie să-l fac. Wingardium Leviosa.
Două pași, fă.
Uite, trebuie să afară.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Nu neapărat trebuie să le folosești, poți să le folosești și înăuntru.
Pe aici pe multiple enemies.
Ia de un pic. Fă quest.
Stai un pic. Zice că trebuie pe multiple enemies să folosesc o poțiune. Uite, acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Și use a mandrake on multiple enemies.
Nothing offensive at all.
Oh, I see.
I should save one who
Sunt plantele alea.
Niciodată,
să văd dacă ai plată.
niciodată nu mă teleportez bine, ești nebun. Asta trebuie să o folosesc. Și mandrake. Uite, și mandrake și ăsta. Le-am cumpărat de la aia.
Vrei să nu le dai pe jos. Du-te și pe pădure.
Stai să mă duc de bătăvite. A, s-a bătăvite unde nu pot să mă duc. Stai. Cum pula mea ești pe aici? Nu. Mereu mă teleportez.
Aici quest-ul ăsta nu are locație. Trebuie să te duci tu în pădure să-l faci. Așa m-am dus și eu în pădure și am făcut repede quest.
Ia un pic. În pădure vreau să mă pot să iau asta de aici? Da. Nu mă duc în pădure. Aici.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Nu găsesc multiple enemies. Ba da. Și dau de asta. Prima oară asta.
Assignment's all finished. Levioso, Confringo.
Bun, și acum trebuie să-l termin.
A, dă-i mă.
Quest. Ăsta, nu?
Da, dar deja aveai locație spre el. Hai că ți-i stricase checkpoint.
Ce mai ce? Dar cum îmi dau eu?
Dă-i înapoi la quest.
Păi uite, ăsta e quest-ul, dar acum îmi dau teleport, stai să văd. Pasa... Mamă, ce-am făcut. Nu știu.
Nu era quest-ul ăla, mă, era quest secundar ăla.
Păi da, bă, da, trebuie să mă duc la aia la curs.
Păi da, dar a fost prima dată quest-ul ăsta, că trebuie să vorbești cu aia.
Păi ăsta era, mă, frate, ce ai?
Nu era ăla, mă.
Uite-l, mă, atent, herbology class during the day.
E profesor Garlix, nu e quest-ul ăla, tu te dusei la altul, te dusei la unul galben quest.
Bă, bro, taci mă că mai rămân curci. Ăsta e quest-ul, frate. Eram bine, uite-l. Trebuie să ajung la asta aici.
Nu trebuie să ajungem acolo la ea.
Hai să vedem.
Facem pariu pe 100 de euro?
Dacă aveam 100 de euro...
Why not? I think it's nice to be able to look back.
Ia vezi. Dai sutica aia?
Păi ce sutică, mă, ești prost, tu nu înțelegi ce se întâmplă?
Nu e că te duce bine, ia-te cu aia.
How in the world did people ride through?
That watching plants grow could be so interesting.
Dai o bere, bă.
Deci, mă, ruptule, că ți-am zis că aici trebuie să ajungi și tu ai zis că nu, tu ai să-mi dai 100 de euro, ești prost?
Tu ai zis, te duceai la aia, galbenă.
La asta venea, mă, cu aia, nu, bă, ți-am zis, taci că mă enervezi.
How wonderful to see you again.
Dai o bere.
Da, aștept. Alegeți gardul.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. I'll be sure to let her know.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat told Wingardium when executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Dă Enter și dă-i bătaie la quest-ul ăla care era blocat.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Asta nu neapărat trebuie să le faci.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Natural.
Dă-i la quest-ul ăla care era blocat. Dă-i la quest sus.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Ăsta e cel mai nervant quest sau pula.
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new ℚ𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫𝔫 certainly the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hand can call the...
Unde mă trebuie să o iau pe aici?
It's a dog, isn't it?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new. Confringo!
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
We got it. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Revelio.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit. Revelio.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon. Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Revelio. Aloha. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Fall dead asleep on my feet.
Revelio. Revelio.
Your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named.
Over here, quietly. I am glad that you received my app. I know.
Professor, just before I came to... I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Hollow is here, after all.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Depulso.
That did it.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
La mi-a întors asta, mă.
Levioso. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Revelio.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio. Levioso. Geforce.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Depulso.
Oh, că nu iasă amenditul.
Revelio. Revelio.
De ce n-a intrat pe târfă, fă?
Revelio. Depulso.
Ce trebuie să fac aici, că nu intră aia?
Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Da, drag.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to the roof.
I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
The dark arts.
Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Genesys. Revelio. Levioso.
Someone.
Glacius.
Who caught you? Stupid.
Accio. Depulso. Protego.
Nasty one.
Better like next time.
Confringo.
Stupid. You're gonna have to stop that.
Protego.
Incendio. Levioso. Glacius.
What?
Accio. Levioso. Alohamora. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Am ajuns sus acolo, fai.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Accio.
Mama.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Accio!
Take it!
Brace it!
ℚ𝔬𝔤𝔫𝔮.
Dormim, ó.
Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Nu cred că merge cu
Reparo.
asta.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Am urcat aici. Aici. Dar de aici cred că am venit.
Revelio. Wing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, more.
Hurry. Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle.
High Wing, go!
This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Era szybko, căcat.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Dar cum îl chem dacă mă dau jos după el?
No need to race now, my friend.
Nice. Haide, ce bradic și îl închidem.
Deke would like to...
Unde e, mă, Dick?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
E tellement. Mhm. Cum arată? Level 21. Care o avem? Asuși. Da. Ce 14 am jucat pe main quest, cred. Da. Mă cred că doarme, mă. Da, mă, o să trag pe dreapta. Că nu prea mă simt în apele mele. Unde merge și asta?